Welcome to the Deep Dive, where we crack open the most compelling ideas from the material you've shared with us. Today, we're diving into a really powerful piece of literature, an African elegy by the renowned Nigerian poet and novelist Ben Okri. Our mission, you could say, for this deep dive is to unpack how this poem transforms, maybe, our understanding of resilience and hope, especially when facing, well, profound hardship.
Yeah, it's an excellent choice, and it really lets us explore how art can reframe these, universal human experiences. Ben Okri was born in Nigeria in 1959, and he has this fascinating personal history that you can really see shaping his writing. His early schooling was actually in England, but a huge experience for him was returning to Nigeria when he was 9, right into the heart of the Nigerian Civil War. And that period, plus his deep intellectual curiosity and just love for literature, it cultivated this strong social conscience you feel in his work.
So he's not just playing with words. He's someone who genuinely believes language can, change things.
Precisely. Yeah. Okri sees words as tools, really. Tools for liberation, for redemption, essential for building a more just society. And what's really compelling, I think, is how he weaves together elements of, say, traditional African mysticism with more modern Western cultural ideas in his writing. An African Elegy, which came out in 1992, is just a brilliant example of this unique blend and how it celebrates the enduring spirit of African people.
The title itself, an African elegy.
Yeah.
It does make you think initially of something quite mournful, doesn't it? Like a lament.
It does, yeah. You expect sadness.
But as we're going to discover, this poem really reimagines what an elegy can even be. It feels more like a vibrant celebration of life, of hope, this unwavering spirit, even when facing immense suffering. So to really appreciate its depth, let's start our deep dive by just immersing ourselves in the poem itself. We are the miracles that God made, to taste the bitter fruit of time. We are precious, and one day our suffering will turn into the wonders of the earth. There are things that burn me now, which turn golden when I am happy. Do you see the mystery of our pain? That we bear poverty and are able to sing and dream sweet things, and that we never curse the air when it is warm, or the fruit when it tastes so good, or the lights that bounce gently on the waters. We bless things even in our pain. We bless them in silence. That is why our music is so sweet. It makes the air remember. There are secret miracles at work that only time will bring forth. I too have heard the dead singing, and they tell me that this life is good. They tell me to live it gently, with fire and always with hope. There is wonder here, and there is surprise. In everything the unseen moves. The ocean is full of songs. The sky is not an enemy. Destiny is our friend. Wow, that's a truly moving piece. Listening to it again, that word elegy still hangs there, but the feeling is just anything but sorrowful. How does he manage that? How does Okri kind of subvert the whole form of the elegy here, turning it into something so, well, hopeful?
That's really the genius of it, isn't it? Well, an elegy traditionally is mournful, often for someone who's died. Okri totally reappropriates the form. His African elegy doesn't just mourn, it actively celebrates. It celebrates life, resilience, that enduring human spirit. The main mood isn't grief at all. It's this powerful, almost defiant optimism, even with hardship all around. Think about that line. We bless things even in our pain. That's such a profound statement of active gratitude. It just immediately shifts the whole elegiac tone.
Right.
And that repeated we, it's not just a pronoun, it's like foundational in many African cultures, signaling this deep communal identity. Suffering and triumph, they're shared experiences.
Okay, so if it's not a typical sad elegy, what's the core idea Okri's getting across? What's the kind of hidden framework for dealing with suffering he's showing us?
At its heart, yeah, this poem is really a masterclass in that enduring spirit, that profound resilience you find in African people. It's about how, despite, pervasive suffering and poverty, there's this powerful capacity not just to keep hoping, but to actively find and express joy, to embrace life with this incredible passion. It's maybe less about avoiding pain and more about transforming it.
That definitely sounds like something we could all learn from. Let's really dig into how he builds that message, that opening stanza, for instance. It's at such a unique tone right away. We are the miracles that God made to taste the bitter fruit of time. What do those images convey?
Well, the opening, it immediately positions human life as like a divine miracle, but a miracle destined to encounter the bitter fruit of time. And that's not just about hardship. It's about the inherent difficulties, the pain, the generational struggles that life over time just brings. It's a really sophisticated metaphor, actually. It acknowledges suffering but doesn't get stuck there.
Right, it doesn't dwell.
Exactly. And the crucial thing is the quick pivot. One day, our suffering will turn into the wonders of the earth. This isn't just some vague hope, it's a promise of profound transformation. It suggests that going through difficulties can actually germinate something beautiful or deeply meaningful, like a new understanding maybe, or a stronger community, like a seed blossoming. This immediate declaration just sets the whole optimistic, transformative path for the poem.
And he seems to really emphasize that active choice in the next.
Stanzas 2 and 3, they really dive into this idea of conscious reframing. The speaker mentions things that burn me now, so presents struggles and dignities, but how they turn golden when I am happy. It's not denying the pain. It's this profound observation that our own emotional state, our ability to feel joy, can actually change the experience of suffering. It highlights the mystery of the human spirit. Despite pain, despite poverty, there's this built-in capacity to sing and dream sweet things. And this leads straight into the third stanza's focus on just deep gratitude. They choose not to curse the air when it is warm or reject simple pleasures. Instead, they bless things even in our pain, often silently. And this isn't passive acceptance. It's an active, quiet act of appreciation, of humility that shows this inner richness.
And that active choice, that inner richness, it seems so deeply connected to culture in the fourth stanza. That is why our music is so sweet. It makes the air remember.
Perfect connection, yeah. The poem then links this deep resilience and gratitude directly to cultural expression, especially music. Music, in many African traditions, it isn't just entertainment, it's a vessel, right? For history, memory, communal spirit. It makes the air remember. That suggests the music carries the weight of history, both joy and sorrow. It embodies the collective memory of a people who've endured. And then we get that incredibly resonant line, I too have heard the dead singing.
Yeah, that line really stands out.
It does. And this is where Okri's blend of African mysticism really comes alive. It's not necessarily, literal ghosts singing. In many African spiritual views, the ancestors aren't gone. They're present. They continue to guide and influence the living. So this line suggests that the wisdom, the strength, even the joy of past generations, it resonates through time. It reminds the living that their struggles are part of this larger ongoing story of endurance and spiritual continuity. Suffering isn't wasted. It actually contributes to this collective wellspring of wisdom.
So the wisdom of the past literally carries through, almost like a living voice guiding the present. That's fascinating.
Precisely. And stanza 5 clarifies this connection. The dead, representing that collective wisdom, that enduring spirit of ancestors, they offer this vital message. This life is good. They tell me to live it gently, with fire, and always with hope. Now that's an incredibly powerful active command for living. Gently suggests compassion, care,
Right.
while with fire speaks to passion, vitality, and unwavering spirit. And then always with hope becomes the guiding star. It's a call to embrace life fully, with this kind of balanced intensity that honors both the struggles and the blessings.
And it all builds to that final stanza, which feels like this grand acceptance of everything, of the universe itself. The ocean is full of songs, the sky is not an enemy, destiny is our friend. What's the ultimate takeaway there for us?
Yeah, this last stanza really delivers the poem's most expansive message. It's this profound embrace of life, the natural world, even the unseen forces at play. There is wonder here, and there is surprise in everything the unseen moves. It's like an invitation to see the miraculous in the everyday and to trust in the hidden workings of things. The imagery makes nature feel benevolent, supportive. The ocean is full of songs, life and joy, and the sky is not an enemy, meaning even the vast, unknown, maybe daunting parts of existence aren't to be feared. And that final statement, destiny is our friend. That's a radical declaration of acceptance. It means embracing whatever life brings, including the unknown, maybe even death itself, not with fear, but with a sense of peace, trust, even wonder. So the ultimate lesson, I think, is one of just boundless resilience. The capacity to face immense suffering with not just endurance, but with active hope, finding beauty and blessing in daily life and embracing our journey with this almost spiritual trust.
Wow. This poem, coming from such a specific African experience, it really does offer a kind of universal blueprint for navigating tough times.
Yeah.
It's not just an African elegy. It feels like an elegy for the human spirit's power to transcend.
Absolutely. To really boil it down, an African elegy brilliantly transforms that traditional lament into this vibrant, defiant celebration. A celebration of the enduring human spirit, specifically rooted in African identity and wisdom. It's a testament to hope, resilience, and that profound, often paradoxical link between suffering and the eventual blossoming of wonders. The core message seems clear. Even when facing deep pain, systemic poverty, there's always reason to bless life, to create, to dream, and to find strength in community, and this kind of harmonious acceptance of destiny.
It's such a powerful reminder, isn't it?
Yeah.
To consciously look for the good, even when challenges feel overwhelming. It really makes you think about how we handle our own bitter fruits of time.
And that brings up a really fundamental question for all of us, I think, as we go through our lives. When we inevitably encounter that bitter fruit of time, what small, maybe secret miracles can we choose to bless? And how can we actively work, to help our own suffering eventually turn into the wonders of the earth?
Well, that's all for today's deep dive. We really hope this exploration of Ben Okri's powerful words offered you some surprising insights, maybe some new ways of seeing things. Hit like for the poem that speaks to you, and subscribe for the ones yet to come.